Happy Saturday morning sa inyo mga ka-try. How are you? We hope you're doing fine and safe today. Sorry, medyo nag-buffer. Masyado pang maaga, hindi pa ako nakakapagkape. But anyway, I would like to welcome you to the show. We will be having something that's really quick and easy to follow. Today, we'll be just sharing to you 2 discoveries that I have made when I was starting to dive again into Premiere Pro. As you know, I've been a user of Premiere Pro matagal na nung first time ko nagamit ito, and then I switched to Final Cut Pro and I've been editing with Final Cut Pro 10 ever since. But recently, because of this show, I started to go back and dive into Premiere Pro again, and then to be honest, I've been using it for quite a lot, relatively a lot during the past few weeks, and some of the videos that we released here in TryPH Media and some of the edits that I have made, and even yung tried to edit episodes in previous weeks was actually edited through Premiere Pro. And how was the experience? Well, I'm starting to like it again, but Final Cut Pro still has its advantages over Premiere Pro when it comes to really fast edits and really fast rollouts. But controlling all the specific aspects and having more control over that, and especially doing animation with Adobe After Effects, that is what's really making me lean back towards Premiere Pro. But will I make the full switch? We'll really know at the end of this first season of Try to Edit, and that would be the big reveal on episode 12. But for now, episode 11, would like to share to you 2 discoveries that I have made looking for some tips and tricks on the internet, and of course some of the vloggers that I follow on YouTube. And these 2 tips would really help out in organizing and making your workflow a lot faster in Premiere Pro. And here they are. Diving into Premiere Pro, if you can see, probably you'll be familiar with this episode. This is episode 10 of Try to Edit. It was released last week. And if you notice, when we hit the spacebar, when you expand your clips like this, especially if you have a lot of clips, and then you try to play the playhead and go through the entire timeline, you notice that it's not really moving, or only the scrubber is moving. Now, if you have a lot of clips and you have lots of B-rolls and you're editing it and trying to see which particular place it would be nice to put in, when you are editing, it would be nice to be able to preview which clips would be coming before they do come. It gives you a little bit of insight, and also will be able to confirm which clips were already finished being shown on your screen, so on your program window. So what would allow us to actually do that? Well, for one, let's stop the playback for a while, and then just you can go to Premiere Pro, you can go to Preferences, and then you can go to Timeline. And then from Timeline, you will just need to change the page, this Timeline Playback Auto Scrolling. You'll change that into Smooth Scroll. And when we do, let's go back to our timeline and then click on Spacebar again. Now you notice that my timeline, including the clips, is now scrolling. Now, if you have lots of clips, lots of small clips, and lots of small cuts that you are making here, this would actually allow you to get that preview, get that insight that you would need when you are editing. Something that I learned from pros, and something that you can do as well. That's one pro tip that I would like to give you. Do not be afraid to go and dive into many sources. Follow very good bloggers. Follow very good content creators. You will be able to learn a lot from them as well. And then if you find anything on the web that's free or that you can afford, like workshops, seminars from software providers like Adobe, or trainings about using these editing softwares, by all means, please try to get them. Get as much knowledge of your editing software as possible. That would really definitely give you the edge when you are creating very good content. So what would be the second tip this morning? Well, you can actually label your clips on Premiere Pro right on the timeline. For example, you can just click on this particular sequence, and then I can just right click and let's just put label, and then I can change the color. For example, marking the sequence from Ma'am Jessica Gavino. So I'll know where exactly it is in my timeline without having to see the thumbnail preview. But did you know, here comes the second tip, that you can actually do this right from your bins on the left part, right over here. You can actually do that from here. So how do we do that? Well, for example, I would like to label Jessica's clip differently this time. Put it in purple. You see that purple square? Now it's purple. And all the other clips from me, I would be, including the intro, I would be changing to a label, let's say mango. And probably all the audio clips I'll be changing just for the sake of this tutorial. Let's turn them all to brown. And then all the pictures from all the still pictures, let's change them all, label them, change them to something cerulean probably. There we go. So if you notice, I've already labeled all different types of media I have on my bin, but it has not really reflected on my timeline yet. So how do I do that? Well, what you can do is you can go to Premiere Pro. Oh, you can go to File, sorry. You can go to File, you can go to Project Settings, and then go to General. Then from General, you can just click on this tick box right at the bottom, display the project item name and label color for all instances. And then when you click on that one and click OK, there we go. You see, all my labels that I did on my bin has now been reflected on my timeline. So even before putting all the clips into your bin, you can already organize them in that particular order in your bin. That would really save a lot of time for you. So there you go, 2 tips that we have for Premiere Pro. Really, this will enhance your workflow. Probably it will allow you to do faster edits, better organization of your clips, which will really make for a better editing experience overall. So that would be some of the things that we would like to share to you this morning. But of course, we won't forget, we still have pictures to share from the Photography and Videography Bootcamp. Now, if you're not a member of this group yet, we do encourage you to do so. We'll be putting in this, the link to the group in the description of this video. Just click away, and then we'll very much love to welcome you to our little group, which is actually growing, really growing. Now, here are the pictures. Here's a super duper macro shot from Sir Lloyd Santiago. Very nice color. Then, very yummy picture from Sir Paulo Hazul. Very nice food photography. And then another submission from Sir EJ Cruz. Now this one was edited in Lightroom. Very nice colors. What flower is this? Hydrangeas, maybe? Alright, now thank you so much guys for sharing those photos. And one of the best things that I love in the group is that they are very, very generous with the information about the clips that they are, the photos and the videos that they are sharing. So from this you can actually learn. You can learn how to create a particular shot, the effects of the camera settings to that particular shot. Then you can copy them, you can emulate the settings, and try them on your own, probably on a different subject, of course, but it will allow you to get that feel of mixing the facets of the exposure triangle and the settings of your camera as well. And then of course you can also interact with other learners. You can interact with our professionals in the group, which makes for a better learning experience, social learning, so to speak, kind of a mentoring process that we have there. So if you're not a member of the group yet, find a group, DrivePH Media page, or click on the link in the description of this video. Now, at this point, we would like to thank everyone who has been following Try to Edit for its past 10 episodes. This is the 11th. And we are very thankful. But not only Try to Edit, but all the other series that we have here in DrivePH Media. For the first batch of shows, we are going to hit our season ender next week. And we are very, very thankful for those who are loyally following us. And we promise that we'll be developing all our content even more, even better, making it even better come the second season of the show. And as you may have noticed, the TryPH family is growing. We've been adding co-hosts now to some of our really cool shows, so please stay tuned. And if you are interested to be part of our family, the TryPH Media family, please visit our website at tryphmedia.com and just click on that tab that says Join Us, and then fill out that form, and then we'll try to find a spot for you in our growing TryPH Media family. Now, I'd like to give a shout out to all of our wonderful friends out there, industry practitioners. We have Troy De Silva, Lloyd Santiago, Jeffrey Magtibay, Jaresa Felipe, Ma'am Jessica Gavino, Ma'am Vec Basina, and then Daniel Saulog and Alfred Limos. And speaking of, I just mentioned Jaresa Felipe. Well, looking forward to the video of Miss Jaresa Felipe come episode 12 of Try to Edit. I'm really excited what kind of tip she will be sharing to us this coming week. Alright, there you go. So thank you so much. This has been JM. Try to Edit. See you again next Saturday.